It's Mike at 18 Reasons. Today I'm going to talk to you about a couple of different things to do with garlic. So I love garlic. I think many of us do, but we're going to do a couple different things with garlic today. I'm going to roast some, I'm going to confit some, and I'm going to puree some. So to roast, I'm going to take a whole head of garlic and just cut the top quarter of the garlic off, just like that. I'm going to put that on a piece of foil, both sides. A little bit of olive oil over the top. Just a drizzle. And a quick sprinkle of salt. A little bit of pepper. And then why not? I've got a beautiful bucket of thyme in my backyard. I'm going to grab a couple of thyme sprigs. Put that over the cut side of the garlic and fold it up. I've got my oven preheated to 400 degrees. So I'm just going to pop that in for probably 45 minutes to an hour. The idea being that as it roasts with a little bit of oil, we're going to get caramelized, mellowed garlic. A beautiful roasted garlic flavor. Another way to end up with kind of the same product is to take individual cloves of garlic, just off of the head, and peel them. Quick way to peel a garlic is to lay it flat under your knife. Give it a little tap, and the skin comes right off of the garlic, and you're left with just the garlic clove in the middle there. The skins are a bit sticky. There's a lot of sugar in a garlic clove. I'm just going to drop these cloves into a little sauce pot, and I'm going to cover them with oil, and I'm going to cook that at a really low temperature for about 45 minutes to an hour. And I'm going to end up with some beautiful confit of garlic. Confit is a technique often applied to meats where something is cooked in its own fat. Obviously, garlic doesn't have its own fat, so we're going to confit in oil, but we're going to cook low and slow on this garlic until it gets soft and caramelized and the flavors mellow. I think roasted garlic or confit garlic presents a less abrasive flavor. You can eat a whole head of roasted garlic and then still kiss your wife. So some distinct advantages here. So I'm going to take this last clove of garlic into the pot. I'm going to cover the garlic with just enough oil to cover it. I'm going to add in a couple more thyme shoots because I like the flavor. And I'm going to put this on the heat as low as I can get it. Really low and very slow. And we're going to cook that at a bare simmer for 45 minutes to an hour till it is soft all the way through and unbelievably sweet. And last but not least, I'm going to take a clove of garlic here and tap it open. There we go. And once you have it down, to just clean up my garlic papers here. Once you have it down to just the garlic clove, I'm going to run my knife through it just really quickly. Kind of mush it back together again, run my knife through it one more time. And then one of the things about garlic is the more you cut it, the more intense the flavor becomes. So obviously this minced up garlic is much more powerful than a whole garlic clove. We're going to take that up another step. I'm going to add a pinch of kosher salt and use my knife and the abrasiveness of the kosher salt to rub this garlic down into a puree or a paste. This is intensely powerful of raw garlic here because we've broken down just about as many of the garlic cell walls as we can. We've released huge amounts of allicin, one of my favorite names, and also the chemical responsible for the pungency of raw garlic. So there we have a garlic paste. One last thought, then I'll come back to you when my confit and my roasted garlic are done. Both roasted and confit garlic present a sanitation, a health hazard. Because garlic grows underground, it is susceptible to being infected with botulism. By cooking it and then covering it in oil, we've also removed the garlic from the presence of oxygen, which is another contributing factor to the danger of botulism. So with both garlic confit and with roasted garlic, I keep them in the coldest part of my fridge. I keep them for 3 or 4 days at most, and no longer, just to stay safe. They are delicious and well worth the effort, but have a care. So there we go. The time has passed and we have all of our garlic products. From around the garlic confit, with that thyme stem in it, I have some beautiful garlic oil. It tastes of garlic and thyme, is absolutely delicious. I have the raw pureed garlic that I made into a paste with the salt. I have the confit garlic, which is soft and ooey and gooey and delicious. And I have the roasted garlic that is just ready to take and squeeze out, just like that, into beautiful roasted yummy garlic. So next week, I'm going to do a quick video on how to use all this garlic. We're going to use all 3 kinds of garlic, a little garlic oil, some mayonnaise, and some Parmesan cheese. We're going to make killer bread out of all our garlic products. Remember, keep all of these refrigerated, shelf life of no more than 3 or 4 days. This is Mike at 18 Reasons. Let's cook together.